Hey lovers of game and story, I'm your host, Bob Sparkle Doom. And we're diving back into the monster train. Sorry if anyone heard me there coughing before the stream. I forgot that the mic was on. Okay, so we are going to be doing some challenges, and the one that I want to get into is the bigger isn't better. So I've just been running a bunch of the challenges. A lot of them are just fun. They're just basically a lot of fun to play. Some of them are very challenging. I remember there was one I had to do all of the counting. Which one was it? All it was at the end of the day is I had to spend a little bit of time going through it a bit slower. But yeah, that's not what we are here for now. We are here for bigger isn't better. So yeah, what we have to do in this challenge, we're going to play with Umbra and Lazarus Guild, Covenant rank 3. It's fine, I'm currently playing on Covenant 10 in anyway, though I have a specific heart. Guess which heart that is that I'm playing with. So Zoom Enhance, all cards have one additional upgrade slot. That means we can potentially get 4 upgrade slots if we are lucky. Influential, a sort of turn, spawn a follower unit on a random floor. Wondering what we are going to do with that, I'm not 100% sure yet. And then Gluttonous, each upgrade you purchase for a unit increases its space in the train by 1. Okay, so let's depart and get into this. I have set my speed for combat to insane, super ultra, because everything is super slow, and I noticed that the videos were getting a bit too long, so that is what we're gonna go do. I am pretty happy with this. I am not happy with the corruption, but let's see how it goes. I want to reroll when I don't need to reroll. Plus this is just a challenge, and we're only on corruption 3, so it should be fine. Equipping a friendly unit restores them to full health, or when you consume it does damage. How many consume cards we have got? 1, 2. I've got only 2 at the moment. I do like the morsel makers in combination with the other ones that duplicates whatever you are summoning, well, from the morsels. But I think let's do equipping a friendly unit restores them to full health, because we have these guys and they've got a bunch of stuff that works with equipment. Lifesteal and Gorge or Trample. Trample is good in the beginning. This isn't in any way going to be our main guy. He's just going to make sure that we don't take damage in the beginning. Okay, Titan Skin 1. 75 extra gold. Let's go. I don't take all of those. I found that certain of them are just a pain in the ass to deal with. Actually, that sounds good. Drop these in. Hey, look. Got a little follower here. Yeah, let's put him in the back. So I want to make precisely sure. At the start of turn, spawn a follower unit on a random floor. Okay, cool. Got it, that's all. I like mix a lot, especially if you can get it with... What's it? It's not Under Legion. Who are we playing with? Lazarus League, yeah. Especially if you can get it with the Lazarus League hero. Still don't know all of the names. It will come and go. So, let's just go at this pretty quickly and see what we can do. Okay, so unstable is nice just for that. Get rid of small little units, and then rage we can start building up. We'll keep that. I think if this was my one and only game, I would have gotten all of the names by now. But I'm even forgetting some of the older Monster Train 1, if you can call it that, names, which is unfortunate. Reanimate, lifesteal, what else can we get? So if you are doing elixirs and you want to keep going, let's say for boosts, uppy. What am I talking about? you want to go for boost, you just keep on upgrading them. If you want to go for the negatives and the debuffs, just keep on upgrading the debuffs as soon as you get them. What do I want to do? Let's just put this here in the back. They're pretty chill there. This is a pretty good unit to upgrade, but we don't really have space for it. Ah, a morsel miner. Very nice. I am still so happy that this game finally came out. I've been spending quite a number of hours on this. It says 82 hours on my Steam. That's not correct. It's probably like just a bit over 60 hours. The game has just been open in the background. Over weekends, mostly. So that's easy, that's easy. Let's just keep buffing. Damage shield is good. Drop this in the back. We don't have space for stuff. So I might actually drop out the morsel miners, and we might need to get more floor capacity, especially with this specific challenge. We'll see how we go. Not gonna spend that yet. But yeah, the first floor is super easy. Super easy. I'm just gonna keep on mixing stuff. Range. Damage shields. There's another one of these cultists. They just like multiplying. It's crazy. I would like to put equipment on them because I can't get the morsels on them. I'll keep that for now. I'm gonna drop it on our boss at the top floor when we get to that point. They look so happy while they're fighting. Doing a whole 0 damage. That is kind of infuriating. Titan skin. Just wasting our time. Okay, do this and then mix. Take more damage shields. More damage shields. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna have more or less the same, yeah. A lot of 0 damage. Okay, thank you. You took him out a bit easier. X, yeah. Kind of what I expected. X and then +8. Just like seeing my guys getting pumped up and ready for the fight. Hey, bonjour. Comment allez-vous? My French is very shady. But welcome to the stream, Origami. Thank you for coming along, and I hope your day has been going well so far. So I did say I wanted to increase floor space, so I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna grab a graft. Yeah, I know what has been going on in your days, so, but I hope it has been a good one nonetheless. We chat off stream, so I know I have knowledge, not just some superpower that I can see into people's houses or anything like that. Okay, so Merchant of Steel. Yeah, we're going to go Merchant of Steel because we can upgrade the crap out of everything. Pincushion. I am using the new chat box. You can see it. I might need to move it. No, wait. Is it not popping up? Yeah. You know what is happening here. Sorry. Let me just copy the chat box. It is not actually currently here. Monster Drain. I just need to paste it. Where are you? I thought I could paste it, yeah. There we go. Okay, now it's up. Thank you for pointing that out. It was working for me on my screen. I just couldn't see it there. So this is just a different scene. But there we go. Now you can see my new chat box coming up. I just forgot to add it to this scene. Okay. Let's get back into the game. Thank you for pointing that out. I was almost going to go with out it and seem like I'm just talking to myself, which I already do during the day. We don't need more of that. So reduce is going to be a freaking big one, especially with this challenge. Yay, awesomeness. Now it's working again. Quick. We don't have money for anything, but that's okay. Damage shield, life. I don't think I'm... Damage shield on Morsel Maker maybe, but it's just gonna up its size, so I think I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, if we can get more smidge stones, that would be perfect for this run. Okay. Draw -1 is fine. I hate having less mana this early, but draw -1 is fine. You usually don't have a problem with this. We don't have any equipment for you at the moment, which is very unfortunate. Just gonna go put you over here. Hey, Big Ed 42. Delta Ruin today. I need to know what is this Delta Ruin. What is this Delta Ruin? But well, welcome back to the stream and welcome to the new chat interface. I'm not affiliated. I heard there's news that the affiliate thing is going to change big. This is just a different chat thing. It's called Social Stream Ninja, which I set up because I want to start streaming on TikTok as well. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's still a bit of a road to get to affiliate. But I hear the affiliate program is going to change a lot. We'll have to see where that goes. I believe it's going to get easier to get affiliated, and then eventually everyone is going to get access to all of the stuff that affiliates used to get. I have not done Undertale. Oh, I'm with you now. So Undertale's expansion got released. I am with you now. Yeah, I have never played Undertale. I've watched it a couple of times. I've definitely watched it a couple of times. It's a lot of fun to watch people's different streams, especially speedruns are pretty wild. Let's make this little follower stronger. So have you started the new Undertale? Just tell me how it is. I'll definitely be checking it out later. Let's just make this little guy like super strong. I think that's a great idea. So it's sort of like a sequel. So it's its own story with its own characters, I would imagine. So if I do decide to play it, I don't have to worry too much about having played the first one, if I understand this correctly. Okay, rage. But yeah, the next game I'm thinking of playing is Blueprints, but I just have to finish another game and I'm gonna get into that. Okay, technically no, but maybe. Okay, I'll go check it out anyway. At least I have some idea what goes on in the story. Some idea. It's a pretty crazy story. With multiple endings. That's kind of one thing I love in certain games, is that you get games that have a lot of replayability, especially with the multiple endings. Lifesteal. Put lifesteal. Look, 3 times 3. It's not a lot of damage yet, but we'll get there. It's just all of these cultists down here. That's crazy. Ah, trample. So I'm trying to figure out, is it the Lazarus Guild? Yeah, the Lazarus Guild has this quick trample unit, which just destroys things. I was so close on Covenant 10 with all of the end bosses. I just couldn't do it. Just didn't work out. Give me damage. I want to put damage on him. Increase the size here, and I can pop in another one. There we go. Hey, finally. We've got something to equip on people. Okay. This is gonna go on to you. But yeah, as always, thank you, Big Ed, and thank you, Origami, for tuning in. It's lovely to have you here. As I'm learning still, it is always great to have other people on the train as we go and find out more about what is streaming. Okay. I think this is one of the fun challenges. With all of the challenges, you have to take something into mind, such as this one where your units actually get larger with every upgrade. So you might not want to deal with that. You can even just focus on strengthening the followers, because they've got triple attack, which is pretty fantastic. Okay, they are strong enough, but let's boost it in anyway. 0 next. This remains still one of my top favorite games, and I love all of the other games they're mentioning here. Playing my daily on NBL, but I'm here in the background. Okay, cool. I hope you go and slay some of the baddies in Naraka. Let's see, a tumor assault. I don't think I need anything here. Let's skip. I am gonna grab this so that we can get some more equipment in. It's an interesting unit, especially you can not reanimate them. What's the other thing? It might pop up here. There's a way to... endless. This is what I was looking for. You can put endless on them and you can farm them for goodies. This isn't gonna do nothing. Also, another thing I noticed with dualism actually affects equipped items, which I did not know was a thing. So if this gives rage 2, but if we equipped it, now it gives rage 4. So we could put dualism on pincushion, saying that we are going to continuously equip them, even though it doesn't seem like it's going to do anything right now. And then I think let's put endless on twisted assistant. Just have to be careful here. Not making the creatures too big. No, I'm not going to take anything there. Okay. So remove surgeon, suture, gain 2 random artifacts. I think let's check what we get. Okay, good for setup in the beginning. And then increase the number of choices when using mix. Okay, cool. We were using mixing anyway, so both of those work. More artifacts, the merrier. I don't think Monster Train would be the same without the artifacts. Or any of these roguelike deck builders would be the same without artifacts. Okay, let's see. He's now popped in here. Could do that. Let's put down here. So that you can get rid of some stuff in the back before it pops up here. And then I'm gonna put him at the top. Or we're not gonna summon these. Okay, we need to keep him alive. That's the only thing. At the moment, he is very weak. Or it is very weak. That is neither he nor she. Just a meat blob. Okay, let's mix. Now we've got more options. I'm going to take unstable. Drop it right there. And then it can't heal nothing. And we're in a good space. See if we can keep this thing alive. I don't want to put that there because this thing I don't actually want to keep alive. Okay, we can strengthen our little follower here. That is perfect. And keep it alive. 2 for 1 special. Rage, regen, or sap. Let's put rage. Rage. Rage of the little machine. He's gonna go out, which I can't do anything about. But we'll just strengthen the other floors for now. He's got spikes. That's so funny. Let's put you here. I think I need to... Yeah, okay, that will protect him. Okay, fantastic. We'll also put more space here, and then we'll mix another, let's say, a sangria here. The sangria would need some lifesteal. And just to balance it out, a little bit of rage. Actually, we've got a lot of rage. And I'll just keep putting these guys in the back. Get eaten by the cultists. See, our cultists are well fed. At least the one is. At least the one is well fed. Okay, I'm gonna put rage on it now. At least we can get rid of that flagellant before it goes and causes havoc at the top of our train. Okay, finally, we've got this, so we can start getting pincushion a bit stronger. If I put this here, he's still alive. Okay, cool, fantastic. Our follower is still super squishy at the moment. We'll call our follower Greg. I think that Greg is a suitable name for a follower. For any Gregs out there, you can be leaders too. But this Greg here is a follower. Definitely a follower. But put this one in the front. Actually, no, he's kind of a leader, now that I think of it. This is Greg, the follower, is a leader in our cult. One of the sub-leaders. Let's do unstable, and then I can quickly get rid of that. And then keep on bumping up our little follower. I do feel it's gonna die now. I do not have any belief in it at the moment, but we will get it strong soon enough. Okay, rage. I think damage shield, it's literally has 4 life. Oh wait, there's 2 followers that have been buffed up. Actually, I'm gonna redo it. I want to get Twisted Assistant in here. Put this on there. Start mixing again. What are we gonna make now? Something with regen, like a Cactus Jack. If we get like spikes on. I'm no chemist, so I can't bring up some chemistry mixes, but I do know some mixes of alcohol. Some. Not that I actually drink alcohol. Anymore, at least. For the most part. Okay, I was kind of lying there. See, now we've got a Cactus Jack. Let's put Cactus Jack on... You all suck. You've got no life. Let's put it here. Ah, cool. At least it has some reanimates. So I was able to get my first Covenant in rank with melting and the green spiky guys, whose names I've forgotten now. Basically because I was using hollowed holes that just kept on bringing my units back and buffing the crap out of them. That was a lot of fun. And are we gonna make this? Are we gonna make this work? Maybe sap. And more sap. That's not gonna be enough. It will keep us alive. That's all that matters right now. Whenever I should put the sound effects a bit softer. Doesn't really bother me, but I can imagine That repetitive bashing might annoy some people. Okay, so consume, sacrifice, draw units, and apply 40. I like this. I also like that. But. Strike. But that's better on something with multi-strike. And we have multi-strike stuff. We've got... I usually don't have that much multi-strike, but we've got multi-strike on the followers. I'm going to take that. Put that on the followers. This is a good unit. We're not going to go for this at the moment. We're trying to build up our pincushion if we can. That would be fantastic. More on each floor. Yes, I think so. I think we need to do that. Need to is maybe a big word, yeah. I'm hoping we get the card that allows you to duplicate certain creatures. So I'm thinking Ember. So we have a pretty cheap deck. So let's go for more space on floors. Celestial Alcove. We might be able to get 2 relics, but I'm not 100% sure. On the other side, I don't see anything that we want. And there is a nice Celestial Alcove, which is generally a good pick. Yes, please. More space. Or just a lot of more damage. Actually, just a lot of more damage. I think that's a good place. Good place to go. Let's check what's in the Celestial Alcove. Have I seen this before? The Penitent Suit, an elegant name for the torture device the winged inflicted on their own. Thanks to the banished, they've been reclaimed. And now instead of punishment, the suits have been reforged to empower those who can endure their trials. When penance is paid, absolution awaits. So, frailty, celebrate, permanently gain 10, but frailty means it dies when it gets any damage. That's not that good. It's just plus 10 damage, and that's going to happen for, what, like 4 or 5 more turns? It's good on a multi-strike unit, but we don't have one. Ember Drain 2, at the start of the turn. Okay, my question is this Ember Drain every turn? Or is it only when it gets played? Summon gains 3 Ember turn. Ember Drain 2. I want to put that on Twisted Assistant because he has Endless. I think that's the way to go. And then we don't have... No, but the Ember Train will just build up. No, it won't because he will die. Because we just put him in a space that we all die. I'm thinking so much. Let's just test it and see if it works. Ember Drain 2 and Summon gain 3. Yes, let's try that. It just takes up so much space. I want like a Smidge Stone again. Another Smidge Stone. Okay, let's check what we get in here. Frenzy Stesia. The first time each turn a friendly unit is equipped to gain 1. That's pretty good. We are going to do a lot of equipment. At start of turn, fully healed champions. How much life does he have? 60 is not bad. And we're not going to be able to reroll. So let's take the Crown of Eternal. My friends love Jackstrip. I think it's good for getting rid of shields in between the levels. So it's can be overlooked because of his damage. But I think we should be fine. Minus Ember and gain. This is why I say I'm not sure. No, I think we should be fine. It's 150 for 1 less Ember turn. And we've got someone we can sacrifice for my Ember, so should work out. Follow on the center one. Put you and you, yeah. Button cushion, he should survive a hit. Who are we fighting against? Yeah. Does it matter? Doesn't matter. Because I don't really want to summon the shield stewards. To be honest. Okay, we've got no bosses to worry about. That's fine. That's perfect, actually. I am thinking, let's just strengthen up pincushion instead of the follower. Oh, I see now. The other problem with the followers popping up each turn is they're just going to keep on taking space. So if we've got something that allows us to sacrifice, I do think we did take it. Did I not take it? I did not take it. I should have taken the sacrifice and then bring something back for more. With more attack, which I did not. Just put some space here. We're gonna equip everything we can to this unit and get it as strong as we can. Rage. A little bit of pseudoscience, maybe. A little bit of pseudoscience goes a long way. I think we're gonna drop this, yeah. Seeing that I'm not gonna strengthen that follower. Okay, now this is where I'm already stuck. I want to put this here. Put this here. And we need some way to sacrifice them in the future, so I'm going to be looking out for that. They're all sorted. I kind of wish they weren't sorted, and then they can come and kill our assistants. Who need assistance? We need assistance. I don't want to buff it, but I can mix though. Damage shield, sure. I quite enjoy the challenges. Oh yes, it's got image drain too. I freaking forgot about that. Hey, that's gonna pain a bit. Let's just keep going at this. Look, and he just... So, the Crown of Eternal is actually going to keep him quite healthy, which is amazing. Let us see. Just keep buffing this creature here. What do they count as? A monstrosity. Buff this monstrosity. Now I have no space. I have space for one. But I don't even want to cost it there. Okay, that happened a lot sooner than I thought. And that was a lot easier than I thought. Ah, just look at him chomping through the boss. Well, what are they called? We have the monsters and they are... What are they called again? Give me some hints here, game. Titans, but that one isn't a titan, is it? Okay, trample could be good in one. Okay, actually, construct more ember sounds good. Spiky skin, mixology 2. I don't want any of that. I want sacrifice. Let's sacrifice stuff. Lazarus League spells. No, I want to make a strong unit. Reduce one Ember Forge. Or reduce one on the Twisted Assistant. I did say I want Smidgestone on it. Titanite. Titanite could go here. Could go there. No, let's reroll. Dualism. Dualism isn't going to work on anyone. That's unfortunate. We can put Endless on the Sanguine Assistant. Like that. Could put Damage Shield on the Ember Forge. But it's just going to make it larger. Don't really care to remove anything. Okay, let's see what we get in the Celestial Alcove. Okay, do we want Dante? So Dante is going to add Blight cards, but those Blight cards are just going to make it stronger. We are in the 5th ring. I mean, Dante is amazing. How many times are we still gonna get to upgrade him? We'll have to see. We'll just have to see. I don't think I've got any other blights. For each blight god, I don't think we have. We've got no blight gods at Covenant 3, which is good, but sad. What we could do is we can get another Dante. Because Dante is going to add blight gods. It costs 1. Unpurgeable reserve, your pyre takes 3 damage. And that's going to make the Dantes quite strong quickly. I think let's get another Dante. See where that goes. Okay. Penitent Prayer Stone is spawned on each floor. I'm still not a fan of them, especially because we've... Wait, the Penitent Prayer Stones can get rid of the followers for us. And our pincushion should survive the beginning. Let me just check precisely. That is 4 spikes. Let's go. I usually don't take this one because I end up just losing a bunch of my units. But I think... Let's try it. Numbra, morsel maker, pincushion, and then we can just put 2 Dantes here. Look at that. They're gonna kill themselves. But it's fine. It is fine. They already have ×3 attack. Let's get rid of these. And then we can start upgrading him at the top. I should also keep him alive. A Lopen Cushion. It's a pretty apt name for what that creature is. Just spin it with all of the items and hope for the best. Okay, so I'm thinking we put combustion suit on it. Maybe. Maybe not. Already said I should put it on him, so let's put it on him. Just make it stronger. Just keep making it stronger. Can also just do that there. We can't keep Dante because he's just gonna smash himself. So let's summon other stuff to smash themselves against the prayer stone, and then clean our deck a little bit. It's like doing laundry, but the laundry is your creatures, and the laundry board is the prayer stone. I hope that makes sense at all, because I don't do laundry like that. I've just seen that happen in movies. Okay, strengthen, defend. Let's mix. Rage, lifesteal, and rage. Another sangria. That's gonna die, so we can put these here. And that will just strengthen our pincushion further. My trample isn't getting all the way through, but it's okay. Just missing out on like 50 gold. That's not the end of the world. That was almost the end of the world. We need to get rid of them very quickly. So what I'm going to do is put this here. It's not going to attack it anyway. Doesn't that... What movie is that? It will come back to my mind. You guys know what movie is that, right? What movie is that? Where you've got the little black... What was it? Like coal tars running around feeding the forge. Why am I'm blanking on the name of the movie now. This is why I would be terrible for movie nights. Okay, cool. The unstable did its effect. So the unstable is killing it, and then that damage is traveling to the rest. That is perfect. What we wanted. Okay. If I'm gonna program an AI, when it comes into the room, it's not gonna just say, okay. Gonna get given something more interesting to say than that. But then again, it does have to have that deep, ominous voice. Like, okay. Could just be like, master. Or something like that. Something like that. Let's just keep powering up the pincushion. And one more. There's no space. We've already reached our limits. And there's no space there. There's space here. That little coal tower went and jumped into the furnace. So eaten doesn't count as dying, which is quite weird. It counts as eaten. I guess it for game reasons it makes sense. Okay, let's put these two here. Oh, it doesn't attack, so it can't kill itself. Okay, cool. When I'm playing games like this and I say the words like kill and die, I can just imagine YouTube and stuff when I upload it. It's like, okay, maybe we shouldn't share this video. He's talking about a lot of killing and stuff. YouTube, I am just talking about game characters here. But yeah, we are gonna do a lot of killing of the monsters here. He's gonna survive, take a lot of damage, that's fine. They done. Oh, we're dealing with this and all of the Titan. Oh, they're getting rid of all of the Titan skin. That's amazing. Because it's not permanent Titan skin. Okay, great. That's going to be helpful. So, there's another Dante's candle. We're going to put this on you. Going to put you here. I don't know what it's... How much we have already increased its strength and defense by now. I want lifesteal and more lifesteal. Now we can put it on now, I don't really care. We have it in the bag, I'm quite sure. Yeah, there we go. I did want one. Where's the equipment? Is the equipment not coming because they're endless? Or is it being added here? Did I mess up how these guys work because of endless? So endless, when the unit dies or is eaten, return the card to the top of the drawn pile. It still counts as death. Where? Wait. Wait, I did not know this. So even though they're endless, they don't get their equipment back because they just lose their equipment. That is so weird. Why did I not notice that earlier? Okay. Well, 60 hours in, and I still learn new things about the game. Oh yeah. No, the Ember Forge wouldn't make sense. We've sacrificed. That is precisely what I was looking for. Add 3. Okay, I know I'm going to use that on our followers. It is going to go onto our followers. Let's get another equipment. Oh, this is the replicator array. I like this a lot. So the replicator array sacrifices one of the attached equipment. Okay. So, what do we get? The robed hitchhiker approaches you. Oh, feels good to have my candles burning once more. Now that my magic has recouped, allow me to do something for you in return. So, harness candles. Gain Dante's Inferno. Piercing, consume, deal damage to enemy units on all floors equal to 10 times the number of Dante's. This happened way too quick. We only have 2. So that's 20 damage on all floors. Deal damage to enemy units and its piercing. Par against 2 Titan skin. I like that. We're on very little health. I didn't actually know about that Titan skin one. That was very cool. But yeah, I would have liked to get more candles before that happens. That's okay. More money. Oh, but there's equipment and we need life. So let's get all of the equipment. Slay, reanimate. Does anyone have a bunch of life? No, we are very weak and frail, but... Well, not weak, we're strong but frail. Don't know how that makes sense. Organ harvester is very good. Let's see what else we can get. Maybe we can even combine some of the equipment. Silence and 60 armor. I'm gonna get this just so that we can sacrifice it, but we can keep something alive in the beginning. And this I'm gonna make deployable so that we can keep something alive in the beginning. Slay and strike. That doesn't make sense to me. I also don't care for that. No, I don't care. Silence non-boss enemies. I like this a lot. And then we still have enough money for another organ harvester. We will, geez, the stuff that I'm saying in this video will just get demonetized everywhere. We're killing everything and we're harvesting their organs so that we can regenerate our own. Jeez, that's so terrible. But let's go. We are on Hell's Train, so... Well, a Monster Train, but this is Hell's Train, canonically. So I can put them down, and then we can get more stuff. Why are you here? I'm gonna sacrifice you. Put that there. Pincushion, and then the steel plate mill, which is specific for pincushion. Wait, did that silence it first, or did it get its bonus before it got silenced? I'm not sure. Okay, so now they've got 5 attacks. We might want to use them in the last fight and just get them very strong. So, Zone of Silence. And then mix. What is blue? Like, what can you... What's... Like, is it like tonic of some sort? I don't know. Blue. I'll have to think of stuff that people put in their drinks. And no, I'm not a poser. I definitely do not drink. Very often or very frequently. So I just don't know the names. But I did think it's applicable to the mixing. Because you get a mixology. It's literally a thing. Wish we can get rid of those for cheaper, but it's not gonna happen. Got you up and running. I think. Freeze and or just more unstable. Let's start putting unstable on him. It's not gonna make much of a difference. I should have probably taken something else. But that's fine. That's still 5 attacks. That is a lot. I still haven't seen any sacrifices. We can put this... This is gonna be great on something with a lot of multi-strike. That is going right there. We're gonna upgrade you. We have no space. Endless Ember Drain. We don't need the extra. Just want the vampire suit. I don't need the extra Ember right now. So it's building range. This is a fun challenge. I'm not gonna say it's very hard. At least it doesn't seem very hard. Doesn't seem very difficult. Okay, let's just keep upgrading him. Because that's permanent, at least. So I think it is worthwhile. She is gonna die, and then this can go to him. And we don't have space anywhere else on the train, so that's the way to go. Hey, if we can get to a place where we can upgrade one of the Dantes, that would be fantastic. If we can get rid of one of the Dantes, upgrade the other Dante, or keep both of them, I'm not 100% sure. So I had one run where I put them in a box. I think maybe just one of them in one of the boxes. And then I made the box have remove the consume. I can't remember if it also had holdover, but that was fun. That wasn't a demo though. So I don't have it here on display. Can't even put it there. Can do. That's not even going to make any difference. I wanted to increase the size of that room. Damage shield. That is what I need. Keep it alive and keep it cracking. Put this here. She doesn't have equipment anymore. And let's just keep adding these guys. Where's my sacrifice cards? I need more sacrifice cards. Or I just need them in my hand so I can use them. If I can do a holdover on one of the sacrifice cards, I am definitely doing that. Look at all this. It's still on our deck somehow. They're like my blights for this run. The blighted stewards who are never going to get played. There we go. And then we sacrifice that. We can get 2 of them. We can get 2 of these. Is this going to go to the back or to the front? Oh, but it's already reached its limits. It has not reached its limit because we're going to go sacrifice one of those instead. Oh, that happened the previous. No, it's, yeah. There we go. I didn't notice. No, it'll work. It'll work. I just need to worry about the limit. Okay. Let me think this through. Mix first. Regen. Put that on him. Then we're going to get rid of the item, but we're going to have another Dante. With 5 times attack and some rage and stuff. Get rid of... I can't get rid of that candle, but that's okay. And then the rest of our chipmunks, our Coltars, are going to go on top. Spirited Away. That's the movie I was looking for. It just came back in my head. You just have to leave words and they'll reappear out of freaking nowhere. I love it. The same for writing tests, and then you notice, oh wait, I don't remember the answer for this on the test, and then you have finished the tests and it comes back to your mind. Too late. But still appreciated. Because you didn't forget it. It was just temporarily misplaced in your mind. And all of those 1 damages. This is probably the most infuriating part of this run, is that you've got a bunch of these followers who only do 1 damage, and they do it a lot of times. Are you not even gonna survive this? It's fine, we've got this at the top, should be fine. We can put rage here. Lifesteal reanimates. It does too much damage for us to worry about lifesteal. Reanimate might work, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Do I want to put that? It's just gonna take 1 hit. I don't think I'm gonna put it down. It's got 35 unstable on it, which is not going to be of effect right now. If that was Pyogel, It would be dead because we've got all the followers in the world to keep proccing that. How is it looking? It is dead. That is fantastic. That is all I want to hear. Dead, and we have 0 damage. The run is already at an hour almost. That's insane. Originally, when I was doing runs, they were under an hour. Now it feels like all the runs are over an hour. And partly to blame is our followers here, but they're actually chipping away quite well. So I'll leave it to them. I must say, increasing the game speed is helping a lot. And multi-strike or return. Oh, wait, that's not going to do anything. We're going to take the sacrifice. Sacrifice everything. Just keep on sacrificing. I might actually take more Ember because I can't think what I want more space for. We're already getting to the unit cap as is. Your unit emerges. Oh, so this is how the penance thing works. Your unit emerges transformed, much like a tree growing around an obstacle or sprouting new leaves after branches cut off. They have learned to continue on. Not all who have faced the penitent suit have emerged whole, let alone stronger. All that is left now is absolution. Okay, cool. So now we just have something that has endless and summon, and then we get 3 Ember. Okay, that's amazing. Makes me wonder what the other thing did. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, it probably keeps the damage, but it removes the weakness. What do you call it? Thing that allows it to die after 1 hit. So I am thinking to go this way. We've got 1 more left. 1 boss left before the final boss. Yeah. It's more Merchant of Arm things here. I'm just gonna... There's still space, so I'm just gonna increase the trample monster here. What is its name? Penumbra. Penumbra the Trampler. I thought it got a different name because of the upgrades, but it doesn't display it there. Inkwell. Friendly units gain Conjure 1 on Slay. We don't use Conjures. We're not using spells. -1 per turn, draw 2. No. Start of turn, apply 1 days. I like this one. It only applies to a random floor, but keeps our units alive. Let's see if we can combine stuff. I'm gonna grab another one of these. Gonna leave that. Reroll. I'm gonna take the boiler room. Let's combine something. I think... Do you think we can combine 2... No, we can't combine 2 combustion thingies. That would have probably been crazy. And then deployable. I want deployable in the boiler room though. Then we have no issues with mana. Ever. Okay. Almost there. -1 in mana. We don't have to worry about mana. Let's just go for the gold. But this here. And we still have place for a morsel maker. Fantastic. Boiler room. Okay, now I'm just thinking. Do we want Dante the Dependable at the top? Or do we... The pin cushion never got really that strong, which is so sad. So I'm gonna put Dante the Dependable here. And Dante the Dependable is gonna go... It's gonna stay there. We're gonna put his friend here. Can we put the pin cushion in front? I think we should put the armor on him instead of Pincushion. Pincushion actually came out quite sad at the end. I was hoping to get a lot more out of it. Yeah, there's this. So there is a reason for putting this here. And that reason is because it is not going to have 8 multi-strike. Okay, and then we can put stoic plate mail on it for now. Just gonna... yeah, let's put a pincushion there. Pincushion, you make me so sad. I feel it can be so much stronger. I might just be overestimating its capabilities. I want to put this on the follower, maybe. Let's put this here. That is going to be 5 times 7, so that is 35. Unstable every time it gets 7 Itsu. Who is there? Hey, let's get your name. Hey, Ola, 7048. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the Monster Train. I'm quite sure you're also playing it. This is a fantastic game, though. Okay, let's... okay, so even though something is silent, we can still put buffs on it. Okay, that's fantastic. Ola in the chat. Why is it not showing? Oh, I was looking at my own screen. That's why it wasn't showing. I have to look at the stream screen to actually see who followed. Unless you know what I did here by mistake. No, it's right. Let's set this right up. Yeah, the Twitch alerts are there. Okay. Let's get back into the game. My mind is just scattering everywhere. So let's just make sure, actually, give the good ones for Dante up here. And then we give the okay ones to Pincushion down here. Because Pincushion is still going to take a bunch of damage and hits as it's trying to defend against the boss that's going to come up and try and slay us. Okay. These little followers here. Okay, get rid of that. We can put this on one of the followers here to make it more useful. Get that. Now I'm playing on Covenant rank 3 because it's a challenge. It just feels so, the game feels so much easier. So much easier. It is very funny. I could have replicated. You know what? Let's not replicate yet. I think if it comes back through, oh, but we have all of these cards to go through still. But if it does come back through, we will be able to replicate a pretty strong Dante, I think. Those little squeamish attacks. Okay, get rid of these. Still have mana somehow. That's great. Okay. I should probably put the damage shield up there, but that's okay. Put lifesteal on it later, hopefully. Okay, I kind of need to get rid of all of these. Let's just drop this here. Yeah, Dante is just eviscerating anything that goes up there. It was a good choice to bring him with. Plus now I learned about... what is this called? Dante's Candelabra, which actually gives Titan Skin to your pyre, which is perfect for facing one of the Titans that just keeps on hitting your pyre. Actually, that also should work. That's 4 damage. 3. So that's 1 damage from there. And then 3 damage from here. And that makes 4. Even works against the Purge cards. Titan on your pyre is insane. That is insane. So we are going to cannibalize something somewhere. I think this one, yeah. Still going to get rid of them. They're just annoying to have in my hand. See, that's not going to really do much. Okay, and we can still strengthen pincushion, yeah. Does have life still. So if it doesn't die in the first hit, it will survive a bit longer. Look at that unstable build up, it's insane. Can barely follow what's happening there at this speed, but I think it's still worth it. Sacrifice buffs and debuffs. Sacrifice buffs and debuffs. And okay, but that still has. What do I want to use this on? Probably one of these. None of them have buffs or debuffs. But it will clean out the room. You know what? Zone of Silence here. That's not going to keep it alive. Slay, reanimate, but it's never going to be able to slay. I'm going to sacrifice one of these, and then we're going to put slay. That feels so weird to put slay on there. I think slay is also not going to work on him. That 18 corruption is a lot. Dependable. Let's put it here. Okay. Let's go. Covenant rank 3. It is gonna beat our asses. Did we fail the challenge? No. But I have a better idea for the next one. That is fine. We did get pretty close. I was maybe a bit overzealous, but even with that extra ember, I don't think we would have been able to beat it. This makes me sad. Danzai never gets time to actually come. Wait. Let's see what's in this mix first, before I give up. We need... Not regen. Let's try unstable. Stable's also not going to do anything. Yeah, I think this is just the end. Okay. We got pretty far. I was a bit overzealous in the end. But that just means I've got a lot of more knowledge for the next challenge. I just have to keep track of the time though. But I do believe we've got time for one more run. No. I said me talking about how easy it is on this difficulty and then I go and lose. Okay, let's do this one again. Dimensional portal and bigger isn't better. So let's try bigger isn't better again. And see how that goes. So, what am I going for? Bigger isn't better, doesn't... This I want the morsel maker. Do I want Twisted Assistant? He's not bad. And then Space Prism. I think this is a good start. So yeah, we have to worry again about... the followers, just filling up all of the rooms, but we might be able to sacrifice them, and then upgrading cards is going to make them big. Unless we get a smidge stone for them, and then all cards have an additional upgrade slot. Let's see how that goes. Create an ephemeral copy of the first spell you play each turn, or Gorge triggers an additional time? Gorge triggers an additional time, we're going to win this. There's no way we're losing this. Gorge triggers additional time. That is perfect for us. Okay, so Titan Skin 1 is fine. Except our little followers are just gonna keep on grinding against nothing. So that 1 damage is gonna do no damage. Twist it back. Yeah, we can use these at the top floor, that's fine. See, they're already filling up space here. So this time, if I do see an early sacrifice card, I'm definitely taking it. I do not like that that thing is still there. Let's see if we can get an unstable. That is not what I'm looking for. Let's use it here. Get me unstable. Hey, we got an unstable. I like that Mix has positive and negative debuffs. That is very useful for us. Prism probably up here. It doesn't have trample. We can give it trample. It doesn't have enough damage at the moment, but we can work with that. Just don't want that coming through to my bio. We can do mix. Let's see if we can get rid of that guy. There we go. Another unstable. And then let's increase the space up here again. Rage 4. Hey, we can put Rage 4 on this and it will take it out. Okay, cool. So Rage on the follower is going to work. What do we have here? What do we have here? We only have 1 floor we can put anything on. That is so funny. Yeah. But we do have the boss in anyway. I just like to overindulge in playing cards. And then greed sometimes. There's our little cash coming in now. Okay, consume slay. Deal 3 damage to an enemy unit. That's not gonna... I'm not gonna be able to use it the way I want to use it. Consume joy units and apply 5 and less. What damage? We don't have a unit like that I want to use that on at the moment. We're gonna skip this. Keep the deck clean. If I can upgrade pseudoscience, it would be nice. Otherwise, I can just do brew. And then we can mix up some nice things. We did have the Vampire Tooth Lady earlier, but she didn't really pay out. And we do have 2 Twisted Assistants. So I'm going to go for Potion Kits, which counts as equipment and gets us more brew. We want to strengthen our units. Maybe we get a really good Umbra. I just don't... It's not bad. Just don't think it's what we want. We are going to double Gorge. That is going to give it more fuel. So maybe we should go the Alloyed Constructs. I think that's the way to go. I don't use it very often, but I think it's going to make for a good time. So I'm thinking of putting Titanite on it. If we reroll, we're not going to get anything. And that's so expensive for a reroll this early. So Titanite on it means it's going to survive twice as long. To attack twice as much. And it has to be in the front because it is gorging. So yeah, I think we do that. We put Titanite on it. I'm thinking putting life on this, but... it's just gonna take up more space. I want to put life on it just so it survives. And seeing that the alloyed construct now has a smidge donut, I think we can still do that. Even though it's gonna take up more space. Less mana. Nothing is really that expensive. I think we can go for it. And we still have that double gorge. Gorgeous double gorge. Let's put him at the bottom. I think it should survive. Okay, I'm just gonna put him at the top. Okay, let's start gorging. And we can put this here. Take the damage. And then give us the trample and rage, which I think is gonna be magnificent on the alloy construct. Ooh, but they're really pushing so far ahead. Yeah, it's fine. There, all of them. Done and dusted. It's already doing its job. I don't think we need to purge that right now. But I want to deal with this. I hate this so much. I don't want any of that. It's fine, let's go. We'll take some damage. Just have to make sure we only take this damage once. Hey, this actually does extra damage. I mean, yeah, it does extra damage. So that's actually a lot better than I thought. I thought it just gave us the ability to brew more. Actually unstable. So that I can put unstable on the spearman. Yeah. Increase the space here so that we can do this. 5 fuel. Okay. Ouch. Okay, we got it. Let's just end it. Let me not overspend my cards for no reason. Yeah, let's greet though. Deal 3 damage. That's going to be able to kill the followers. That is going to help us clean our floors. And it's going to add morsels. I think that is a good way to go. Advanced supply 1 and lifesteal plus 10. I don't know if I like that card or not. Could work in specific circumstances. Reduce friendly unit to 1 health, apply 10 and lifesteal 2. I think that's better because it's not getting advanced and it can get its life back. So let's go take that one. We don't need many spells. I do want more equipment though. But I also want specific spells, even if it's this one, to be upgraded, or the space prism, or a Tumra assault, but a Tumra assault isn't consumed, so it's pretty good on its own. We don't need the extra health. Do I want the extra equipment? Not yet. Let's go this way. Umbra banner. Don't want either. Okay, but we can do holdover on Tumbra Assault, and that can keep us clean from all of the little gremlins joining us. Then we don't have to worry so much about space. And we'll get more morsels every turn. I think that's a good one to take. And consume to something. Maybe to this. That's not gonna... Wait, yeah, that's not gonna work for us. But again, that double gorge is going to make all the difference. Pungent smell of rot. Okay, well, so I've seen this one before. See what we can get. Gain a random graft. I want random equipment on a unit. Crafting equipment from your deck onto a unit. That's another option. If we want to put poison kit on something. Poison kit on what though? We're using kids on what? On nothing, I guess. Let us rather graft a random item on a unit, which is going to be this. And it doesn't even take up a slot. Doesn't even take up a slot. What did we get? Stoic plate mail. So it is going to silence it, but I don't think it's going to silence inert. It does give it a lot of HP and armor though. Actually, I think that's pretty good for what we got. And we can even eventually get rid of the equipment with other cards, so. We are cooking out. To think cooking is a good thing, but being cooked is not a good thing. It's pretty funny to me. We can put you here. Drop these in just so that we can clean the deck a bit. This is time for you to shine. So I'm thinking, is it currently inert? That is fine. So the first turn it's inert. I'm gonna put, it's gonna take its health down, but it has, no, it makes sense more on this. I was thinking of putting it on the contract because he has 60 armor and he's gonna be able to get the life steal. To get the life back. Shade splitter. While we can, let's put these down now. Okay, still not enough. It's, I don't even know if I want to take them out. It's not necessary. I'm gonna do this. Place this here. And we can just keep on mixing. Rage. If I can make our units at the bottom strong enough, might be able to take out the wave. Let's see. Wait. I think I see the problem here. It's gonna remain inert. Because of the silence. It's never gonna be able to use its ability. I just gimped it. I just gimped it hard, and I didn't even notice until just now. So we need to get that equipment off very quickly, which I'm going to do this way. We're going to go rage again. I'm going to rage our follower. Put it on this one, let's say. We do get rid of that one. I need to get that off, but we'll get twisted back and then we can put it on him. That is literally the worst equipment that I can think of that we could have gotten on him now. That is... maybe not the worst. If it was fragile, it would have been worse. I don't think there's space at the bottom, no. Go my morsels. Imagine your parents call you morsel. As if you're going to be fed to one of the dark gods or something. That's your life. You are brought up to be fed to the dark gods. Yeah, if you actually would have actually done something though. Funny enough. And then finally we unlock this and we get rid of the stupid silence. So we're gonna take a turn. That will be dealt with at the top floor. Let's see, we can strengthen you so long. So we learn. It's a bit of a drawback, but we can make it work. Might need to put it at the top floor instead, because it's not going to do anything on the bottom floor. Our followers are now just sacrifices. I know I do not condone sacrificing. It is a horrible, very terrible thing to do. Take unstable, unstable. Oh, it's not even necessary. It's not even necessary. I can unstable that. It's also not necessary. Actually, I could have been getting rid of our own units with unstable this whole time. I did not even think of that. Mix. Extra unstable. We're just going to put that on the boss for now. It has no point or place being there. Damage shields and attack. And health. Actually, we sorted it on damage for now. Let's put this on him. Let's brew something. Rage. What would that be? Like a Bloody Mary. It's just got all the rage. What else is there that could be good for Bloody Mary? Rage and lifesteal, maybe. I think that could maybe work as a mix. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? I don't have to kill my own units. I can kill one of their units. Just that usually drops off later because it's difficult to kill other units with it. But seeing we're using it on our own as well, it has more of a purpose. A Tumra Assault. Let's first mix more rage and... Oh, we're in anyway taking it, so it's fine. What did I just put on it? I thought I put this on it. Okay. Wasn't concentrating on that. Still think we have it. I did mess up with that one little thing, but we could not have seen that coming. Multi-strike. Multi-strike. Do you think equipped friendly units attack immediately would work on him even though he is inert? No, it won't work. It won't work. It literally says it can't attack. So let's take the multi-strike. Equipped... The equipment is removed, gain multi-strike 1. This is a pretty cool unit. But we're not building for that at the moment, are we? Unless we use this as a tank. And that on the upper floor to build damage. Plus, we don't have to worry about... Actually, this is better. We don't have to even worry about the inert being an issue. We'll just use that as a tank for now, in the beginning. Think more floor space for now. I am in two minds because I want to see what is in that merchant's trinket, but I also want to upgrade our units. I'm gonna upgrade our units. That's why we're here to see big meaty boys. Destroying everything in our wake. Don't want to duplicate anything yet. Multi-strike. Give it a multi-strike to start with. Dualism isn't going to do nothing. You can increase its fuel with dualism. Dualism will work on certain items, but I don't care too much. And we can't reroll. Kind of still want to put something on it. Did we put dualism on it? I think it will pay out if we can put something on it like rage, or if we find something nice in an alcove in the future. I was going to say find something nice in this alcove here, but clearly it's on the other side of the map. Or of the train tracks. So, Trample Gorge. Trample... It's just fantastic. We can duplicate this. Can duplicate... it doesn't make sense duplicating that. We can duplicate the other alloyed construct if we want to have something that can just tank. But I don't like the idea of that. We might just do risky operation. So I'm thinking risky operation is just going to give something extra damage. Or we do another potion kit. Actually, yeah, let's do another potion kit. More brewing. If I remember to use the skills. But I think that's a cool idea. Are we going to have enough damage? I think so. I think we will have enough damage. Let's try this. We still have a lot of life. But I can quickly become very little. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up here. Gee, that thing is gigantic. I expected something like this because the last time I've played with this, I put smidge stone on it. I didn't actually know how big it was. Okay, so do we put Morsel Maker here then? I think so. And then Penumbra and Alloyed. Oh, we can't put Alloyed Constructor yet, but we can put it in front of him later. So let's do this. Drop this here and start feeding someone. I think we need to feed Penumbra down here. Keep it alive. Okay, now I can just drop this here as defense. We can even drop this here so we can get that item. And then potion kits, I'm thinking to put it on the follower. I'm thinking of putting it on this follower because it's going to survive the longest. Rage. Rage. And then there's no space there. So we'll make this little spear steward a little bit stronger. Okay, our first equipment to put on him. Which we are gonna get rid of also. Let's see. Mix, lifesteal, range. Okay. These things are such a pain on that one boss. Which boss are we going against? Oh, Savagery. It's not the corruption boss. I freaking hate the corruption boss. Though I completely schooled it the other day because I had the right setup for it. We can put this, yeah. And then we can keep on brewing. Just keep on brewing. We might actually put it on now so we can get rid of that. Yeah. Don't need it popping out the top. I don't need you, yeah? You can put that there. Yeah, we can make this little follow a bit stronger. Okay. I do think we're going to win this one. I definitely do think we're going to win this one. The previous one was close. I messed up, but it came very close. Let's keep on brewing. Unstable. Unstable. No, our unstable follower. That's actually quite fitting. I like that. The unstable follower. Okay. Hold over. Yeah, let's take him down as well. Put you here. I was thinking of putting the furnace tap on it, but I think we can wait. Maybe. Actually, it's not going to come around again, unless we're lucky. Let's see how it shuffles. I think we put this here. Yeah, that makes a big difference. We get rid of this. Okay, so is this going to give it an extra multi-strike? It is going to give it another multi-strike. There my words go. For a second. So by changing the equipment on the Hecatontris, which I'm gonna call it, it allows it to also remove it and then give it more multi-strike, which is pretty good. Rage. Rage. We might need to get like life still, yeah. Keep it alive. Just gonna deploy them over here. Hey, it does 2 damage. Oh wait, it looked like it gave it 2 damage. Sap. Sap. And now we can give extra multi-strike. None of this is necessary. None of that was necessary. We are going to defeat and smash it to smithereens. Trigger feeding on friendly morsel units X times. That is very good. That is so good, I'm gonna grab it. And then replicate array. I just like replicate array a lot. If we put it on our Hecatontris, what is it actually called again? Hydra Armed Horror. So Hecatontris is from D&D. It has, what is it, like 50 arms and 50 eyes. Some crazy thing like that. 50 legs. I do want some more equipment. And I do want to see an alcove. If I can apply this and get rid of this in the same turn, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, I don't know I'm going to play that unless it's on one of the followers. Because if I played that on our meaty Hydra boy, the Hecatontris, we might regret it. Actually, this is another way to get rid of the followers. We can, that's gonna cost too much mana. Just gonna grab everything that I can afford. A boiler room. Fantastic, I'm gonna grab that. I just didn't notice how much money we were spending there and I thought I wasn't going to be able to buy something. But the equipment are quite cheap, luckily. We are gonna get... What are we gonna get? At the end of entire battle gain 100, which is gonna apply, say, 300 gold by the end. Don't care for that. Friendly units get 12 deal damage to friendly units each turn. We don't have anything that's going to trigger on us getting damage. But every follower is going to have extra 12 damage. And we're going to have like 5 followers by the end. Each one of them is going to attack 3 times. That is 36 extra damage. Plus their own is 39 damage. But it's going to kill them as well. This is like the perfect way to get rid of all of the followers. But I just want the gold. That is actually a very good way to get rid of the followers. But would it get rid of the... I'm actually glad I didn't take it because it might have gotten rid of our morsels as well. Penitent Praystones. I do think we can handle them. No. Nope. Nope. Let's leave the Penitent Praystones. We're gonna get cash in anyway. Okay, Hydra. Morsel Maker. Penumbra. Let's go. We already have this Void Ornaments. Put it right there. And it's gonna allow it to attack 4 times for 10 damage. I don't think we should do it. But we could also put it on him and start getting the multi-strike out. We've got a decent chance of getting a different equipment to put on him. I'm just gonna try it. Seems like a really bad idea, but I'm going to try it nonetheless. Okay. We can already change it for Fragile. Fragile is gonna kill it. We put this here. Increase the spacing here. And then drop another morsel right there. Glass cannon can go on to this one. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That works. We found a place for the glass cannon on one of the followers. This Titan skin crab is annoying, but we can deal with it at least. So, thinking of putting potion kits on it and then twist it back. And then we can deal with everything. Yeah, that's gonna work. This shouldn't kill it. It's just gonna give it more damage. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I like this giant freaking Hydra thing. And we've got plenty of equipment to attach to it as well. So I'm gonna kill their unit, but we can kill one of these. Drop this down here. And start mixing up something. Regen 2 isn't that much. The reason why I like the mix cards is because you have the opportunity to get another card that's and it's not from this deck, it's the Under Legion, that allows you to increase buffs on your creatures, and then even if you have one regen in the beginning, it becomes a whole different monster later. Especially when you're mixing a bunch of different stuff. You can get like 5 or 6 different buffs on a creature. That is so worth it. Okay, Swift Dagger. I'm not gonna do this again. We're not gonna even brew anything. We're just gonna give it all the multi-strike. That is insane. 7 multi-strike. And we don't have any negatives in our deck. I think that's fantastic. We have extra attack. But with the boiler room at the top. What do we have on it at the moment? Nothing. The equipment is removed. Okay, so it auto destroys the equipment. Okay, that's good to know. I did not read that very well, but it does do what we need it to do. And then 4 times we can have... I want extra life on this unit though. So let's eat this. And that's a bunch of extra life. Okay, fantastic. So this bugger with all of its reanimate used to kill me very frequently. But if you've got something that can keep on hitting it... Oh, so Replicator Ray can never work on the Hydra Armed Monstrosity. That's okay. Hasn't bothered me. And this is not going to do anything now. Not going to do anything ever. It's okay. Let's just play these and get them out. Hey, a whole 3 damage. Let's see, we have this in the bag. It would be weird if we did not. A little bit more rage. The only reason why it gets all of the damage through is because of the reanimates. Oh, that looks so cool. Just smash it to smithereens. Into paste. We can put trample on it. And that is not equipment. That I'm gonna do. That's gonna be amazing. Seeing that we can't use Replicator Ray, and I don't think Mixed Twice is that good unless we can upgrade it. I'm gonna skip this. Mixed Twice is good if you can get it played twice a turn or even with holdover. And then holdover and make it a bit cheaper with intrinsic, then it's very good. We are here to upgrade our units. I think that's what I said. So that is what we're gonna go do. We already have Titanite on it. No, we don't have Titanite on it. But it's not gonna do anything. Do you want to put Titanite on something else? No, not really. Let's reroll. Okay, I got everything that I did not need. We can do quick on it, which will keep it alive. I was just hoping we could... I mean, if you put damage shield on it, it is getting stuck with duality. That's wax stick. Did you see the wax stick somewhere? We can definitely pick up the wax stick if we see it somewhere. And it will work very well on the Hydra. We can give him like 7 different wax sticks. And that's smash. And then he smashes everything. But little small wax sticks so that people get demoralized when they get hit several times. So dualism isn't going to do nothing on anyone. Just put quick on him. Quick is already very good. He's going to have quick, trample, and then he's just going to survive in anyway. So I think that's the way to go. Damage shield 3. It's just going to make it too big. Let's start purging some of the crap that I don't need. Like the spear stewards. So there is reason to purge spells that you don't need over stewards, because the stewards... Yeah, we got this. We're rocking on. So there is reason to purge spells over monsters, because the monsters you can put into the field and they can get destroyed for you. Okay. Another equipment maybe? I don't think we need another Umbra Stone. Another Void Armament. This is a tricky one. I'm thinking... Actually, now that I think of it, if you get Glass Cannon on Hydra Armed Horror, it's not going to matter because it's just going to destroy it. That is also actually a bonus. So I'm thinking another Shroud Spike. But we don't have that much mana, do we? We have potential for mana. With Boiler Room. I think... Let's take another Shroud Spike. I think that's gonna be fun. Our cherub friend, yeah, is not gonna survive us. Not at all. Not in a million years. Okay, we do have still enough space. I almost was worried we're not gonna be able to put these two together. Okay. Trample is not sweep, but trample is still very good. Are you gonna die already? Restart battle. I did not see that coming. It does not have the life to survive. Okay, but how would it survive? You know what? Instead of putting the morsel maker there, I'm gonna put alloyed construct in front of it. Put Numra at the bottom, and then we'll get rid of this shield steward, yeah. We put Boiler Room maybe here. Oh, here. So Boiler Room doesn't work when something is eaten, because like I said, at some other points in time, it doesn't count as being dead. I'm gonna give this trample. And then we're gonna give him potion kit. Get its multi-strike going. Okay. What do I have that I want to do here? I give him another potion kit. Get this up. And then we can start feeding Numra down here. Okay. That's the plan. I mean, if I end up losing on this, after I said that Cherub isn't going to defeat us in a million years, what would I do? What stake would I set? I'll do a little dance. If we lose this one, I'll do a little dance. Out of frustration. We'll see how it goes. At least I like dancing. So it might not even be out of frustration. Might be out of pure joy. Can we... I can't mix... I can mix again. Give me... frostbite might still work. Now I'm gonna put this on that. Yeah, that's gonna work. If you were sitting steaks, I'd mine a medium well. Yeah, definitely. I'll make a medium one for you. I used to like the medium ones. At the moment, I like them medium in the inside and very crispy on the outside. Nice umami going on there. I put that on the wrong unit. My mistake. I was thinking of steaks and how delicious they are. Okay, we've got rid of all of them at the top. I think furnace tab now. I think furnace tab now. Might seem a waste, but I'm not gonna see it again, so it's worth it. But yeah. Also, welcome to the chat variable Y. Yeah, I don't like my steaks too chewy. The texture doesn't agree with me so much. I get that, I get that. But I found a way to make it not chewy by getting... But I think it's also the type of steak you make. I would like to say what I use, but I actually don't know. It's just a hump of meat when I get it, and then I slice it into smaller steaks. I am enjoying this game profusely. It's one of my top favorite games. And I hope you're also enjoying it on your day on that side, wherever you are, at whatever time in the day you find yourself. So I'm going to pick up another one of these, and then we might be able to get rid of one of these annoying chirps. I hate them so much. But yeah, you're very welcome to the chat. And at least in this game, I don't mind backskeeting because I can always learn new things. And it's not a puzzle game, so I don't have to worry about hints spoiling my games. So it is getting eaten. I don't know, it gets eaten, yeah. That thing is gonna go through, and we have gone and destroyed our mana for a while. Was that a waste? Was it not a waste? Get rid of that one. Oh no. Okay, that was a lot of damage. I need to deal with that now. Do we have any mana? We have no mana again. We have no mana again. At least we are dealing with that, so that I will take. We've got Ember Drain 2 next turn. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have Ember Drain that early. Now that I think of it. I might have to do a dance. I'm gonna put my music on. If I have to do a dance, I'm gonna put my music on. I will have to mute it when I upload it, because I don't have stream safe music. Or at least I don't trust this stream safe music. This is not looking good. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. I think we're gonna survive still. I might have to do a dance. At least we've got that thing. No, I'm gonna have to do a dance. Why did I set a stake on it? Okay. I will do this. I did promise, and I keep my promises. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Okay, let me go and find something that I would listen to, that I would dance to. Damn it. I didn't actually think we were gonna lose there. That's why I set the stake. Okay, let me go find something quick, and then I have to just activate it. Yeah, okay, so music. And how do I do it through the desktop audio? I think we have to do it through the desktop audio. So I'm going to put the game audio there. I can tell you precisely where I lost is when I put that freaking Ember Drain on Umbra. Oh, I should not on Umbra, on the Hydra. I should not have done that. Okay. I'm also, just to make space, I'm gonna make the zoom out the camera, yeah. Zoom out the camera so you can actually see me dance. Okay, that should be enough. I think so. And then, I just need to get music quick. Yeah, I know how to overstuff my floor, but I didn't have anything to move stuff between floors, unfortunately. So, I'm definitely gonna do electronic music. But let's do some...
guys, thank you so much for joining.
Let's... Yeah, it's just getting the right chords sometimes. They just do not come up. Okay, that's lo-fi. I want... Okay. Do you guys want me to dance to techno, to a drum and bass, or to psytrance? You get to pick. And then I'll go find a song. Then I'll dance to it. Because I'm happy with any electronic genre as long as it's danceable too. And do not pick psycore because you cannot dance to psycore. I think you just have a fit to psycore. That's how I feel. But yeah, so you can choose between a techno dance, drum and bass dance. We can also do classical. Eurobeat. Okay, I'll try Eurobeat. I don't know Eurobeat very well. Let's check what there is. Eurobeat. Maybe I should find copyright-free Eurobeat. So I was doing ballet in contemporary, so contemporary at least exposes us to a bunch of different stuff. So let's see. Before I play it, I just want to quickly see. Okay, this is gonna be like a kawaii version. Okay. Let's see first if the music is gonna come through. There we go. Well, we've got an initial D image. No, I'll take it. I'll do Eurobeats. I just have no clue I'm gonna dance to this. Well, no one can say that I don't keep my promises. There's a little dance for everyone. That was actually a lot of fun and a workout at the same time. That music goes hard and very fast. I'm a bit out of breath. This is the same struggle I have with phylogenetics. I wonder what that is. Thank you very much. What song did you go with? So I went with Eurobeat Mix, no copyrights. It's one by Zenki. Eurobeat Mix, no copyright. I didn't want to get copyright struck, but there it is. That's the one I went for. Yo, I'm out of breath. So I don't think I have enough time for another run. It's already 7:40. Yeah, maybe you also like it. Like I said, it went very hard. I hope you guys were able to hear it. I did put my... Were you able to hear the music? I just have to make sure. Monitor off. Should have gone through, right? Just let me know. Otherwise, I was dancing to absolutely nothing. Yeah, from your side at least. But I'll figure that out for a future one, because I have never actually tried doing a dance as a snake. But that is me today. Couldn't hear it, but my audio has been giving me trouble with my new... Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll have to check it. It will probably be in my stream recording, at least. But like I said, that song went very hard. But yeah, that is me for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night again with... I think I'm just gonna keep pushing that challenge because I'm quite sure I can do it. I was just messing around. Yeah, now I'll come prepared for the next time I do lose and I have to make a dance happen. But yeah, have a lovely night and have a lovely day for everyone else. And thank you for tuning in as always. This concludes our broadcast. I am your host, Pop Sparkle Doom. Signing off, and as always, keep on shining.